You are screwing yourself over, limiting the success you see in productivity and keeping yourself in a rut of procrastination because of this one thing. You can guess it. Sleep. Sleep is the most important part of productivity in most cases, because in order to learn and recall information, which you need to do on a day-to-day basis in productive work, you need to be neuroplastic. Neuroplasticity is essentially the ability for the brain to be malleable and learn and recall information well. The only way you improve this is by improving your sleep. While you sleep, metabolic waste is cleared out, essentially the information you don't need, which leaves room for more information to be implemented and recalled on a day-to-day basis. Hello, I'm Dylan, I'm 18, I turned lazy people productive using tactical techniques and strategies that changed my life. I went from a gamer who spent 210 days of his life playing Call of Duty to someone who effortlessly and easily breezes through large banks of his work for his business, education and personal development goals. In today's video, I'm going to be going over just that, how to improve your sleep and how I maximized it using tactical techniques and strategies to make it more effective for productivity and breezing through productive work. Let's get straight into it. So first, and obviously the easiest and cost-effective thing you can do is your nighttime routine. So how you wind down. Essentially, you need your heart rate slower, you need your nervous system to be less active in the regard of central nervous system and the overload of thoughts from your brain. You need to be chilled out. So there's two ways you can go about this. You can either spend time with people you really care about and spend time, it can be parasympathetically, it can be through a phone. Just spend time with people like that and you'll notice your heart rate slows, you become into a more comfortable state and you're ready to sleep. Secondly, you can do some sort of meditative practice. So for me, NSDR, Yoga Nidra, allows me to manually control my central nervous system and the flow of information or thoughts, slowing it down, slowing down my heart rate and allowing me to get into that lethargic sleeping state. So that is the first tip. Secondly, this is maybe less cost effective, but boom. Studies have shown having low set red lights activated it all around my bedroom, on the floor here, all around here. Having low set red lights activated hours before you go to sleep can increase melatonin production. So there's two reasons to this. Number one, red is the opposite of blue in the spectrum of light. So when you go outside, you're getting... I just want to interject 1 second before I continue on with the video. I am actually running productivity coaching in the top link of the description. If you book a meeting with me there, I can turn you from lazy to productive using the same strategies that changed my life. It's helped thousands of people around the world, these strategies, and if I implement them into your life, I hope to see the same result for you. The blue light from the sky in quite high doses, which keeps you awake and allows you to be more dialed in and focused, because evolutionarily you need to be awake to fight a saber-tooth tiger. Red being the opposite means it has the opposite effect on the body. So it stimulates melatonin, which is the sleeping hormone, and allows you to relax and get into this lethargic sleepy state. So I'm presuming evolutionarily it's because it stimulates a similar color wave as fire, and obviously fire is safety, safety equals relaxing, and then a relaxed state equals sleep. So that's my estimate on it. And then the reason for low set light is similarly, like we just spoke to, evolutionarily you go outside and the blue light is coming down from the sky and it's coming from an overhead source. So this overhead light source is stimulating the awake hormone and the adrenal system. So when it's low set and red, it simulates a fire yet again. So if the fire's on the ground, we're all stood around the fire or sat around the fire, the light and the red light is coming from lower on the ground, and then it's therefore stimulating the evolutionary reflex of safety and then relaxing, lethargia, and then sleep, therefore. So a low set red light, it can be LEDs, can be whatever you want, as long as it's low to the ground and red. Activate it a couple of hours before you sleep. You can still just chill out a little bit, go on your phone until around an hour before you sleep, cut off all blue light. Next up, any products I use. I have nose strips, but essentially grab this bit of tape here, place it on your nose, this, and this is gonna open up your nose and the airways in your nose, allowing you to take in oxygen through your nose, which is the best cavity to get oxygen in, because you get the most oxygen out of both cavities, and allow you to breathe better. It also pairs well with the mouth tape. That is how I sleep. So the mouth tape allows you to not breathe through your mouth. You don't suffocate. This is still quite breathable in the regard that you can breathe through it if you need to, very minutely. But you're not going to suffocate, and it just makes you naturally breathe through your nose more, which is better. You get deeper sleep, you get more oxygen, and a more oxygenated sleep means you're going to clear out metabolic waste more because you'll be in a deeper state of sleep and REM sleep. So furthermore, I'm just going to give you a few final pointers that I've learned from over the past. So Andrew Huberman, the leading doctor at Stanford University, the neuroscientist who has Huberman Lab, everybody knows it, low solar angle light in the morning paired with forward ambulation movement. So when you wake up, get outside, get under the sunlight, and even if it's cloudy, even if it's rainy, the looms in the sky will still be far greater than that of your house, and getting out and under for 15 minutes will be able to stimulate your pineal gland, which will stimulate an intercellular nuclear timer, which will release melatonin, the sleep hormone, 12 hours after that interaction. So for example, if you wake up at 8 o'clock and get out there at 10 o'clock, then you're pushing your circadian rhythm forward by 2 hours, which is obviously negative towards the impact of your sleep. So you're getting outside under the low solar angle sun, so preferably you get outside when the sun is low in the sky. This will stimulate the pineal gland and then release the melatonin upon 12 hours later. Furthermore, paired with a light walk, it just wakes your body up. When your body realizes you're moving in the forward ambulation movement per se, you're going to wake up naturally. Your body's going to essentially jolt itself awake because it feels the body moving, and then all the blood's flowing, and it's going to create alertness in your body. I understand this is hard though. There is a secondary tip, obviously not as great as the morning sunlight, but if you go outside in the afternoon around 4 to 5 o'clock, in my country anyways, when the sun is low in the sky again, but on the setting curve, your body will equally have that same pineal stimulation. It's almost like a reinforcement on the circadian rhythm. So you imagine the morning sunlight to be the setter, the primer, or Zeitgeber in German, of the circadian rhythm. When you go outside in the afternoon and the body and the pineal gland get stimulated again and realizes the sun's setting on time with the 12-hour intercellular nuclear timer, then it reinforces the body that melatonin needs to be released in the next couple of hours for sleep. So you're going outside, you're getting the low solar angle sunlight again, it's reinforcing the circadian rhythm and telling it pretty much, yeah mate, you're on time, don't worry, in the next couple of hours make this person go to sleep. So essentially that's all you need. It's best to have both, but obviously waking up in the morning, getting the low solar angle, especially for people who have a busy schedule in the morning, can be quite difficult. So getting that afternoon reinforcement preferably would be great. I hope this video helps you sleep better and improve your neuroplasticity, which will positively benefit your productivity. If you're looking to get more help from me, the top link in the description will take you to a meeting page where you can book a session with me, and I can turn you from lazy to productive using the tactical techniques and strategies that changed my life. These strategies have helped thousands of people around the world, and it could be you next. I hope to help you help yourself. Click the link if you're interested.